At this point, y'all, I'm just keeping it real. I surrendered. I'm not here to fight no more. I'm not here to.
Baby, I'm falling for you. I don't really say this often, but I do anything that you want me to do. Put you on a flight, I put you on the yacht, all this for you, yeah, yeah. I'm just trying to express my love. Hopefully it's enough, cause baby all I see is you, is you. Cause baby all I see is you, yeah. Cause baby all I see is you.
What's good, Denzi family? Before I go any further, I just want to kind of start off by saying I'm human. Um, Everybody has a breaking point, and it's really no rule book to life. Everybody goes through their own journey, and everybody has their own way of dealing with things. And I kind of already know why everybody's here after all the crying, all the emotions. I'm here to kind of like really open up on what happened on a situation that caused me to really come to my breaking point with the last aspect from you all know, which is being attempting to commit suicide. And so it's really hard for me because I've always been that person to be like, I would never do no shit like that. I would never, try to take my own life. And when I read different stories and seeing different things with other people, it's like, damn, they did that. But here we are now. I'm one of those individuals that attempted to. You never say never because you don't know what you would do in that situation. But I'm just kind of going to open up and share with y'all what got me to that point. And I'm, to be honest with you, I'm embarrassed. It's a lot of different emotions, but maybe God has a purpose for me in different ways that I may not know about. And this is just a part of my journey. And basically, guys, just gonna keep it 100% real with you. I'm not okay. I know y'all see me smile. I got the girls, the dad, the cars, and I suffer from a lot of things behind closed doors, and I'm really hurting. And so, just to kind of go into a little bit of details, I really smile to keep from crying. And I can say I put on a mask, I put on a front. Genuinely do mean the emotions that I show to you all, the happiness and everything like that. But it's way deeper than that. And everybody has a breaking point, and I just came to my breaking point. And so I'm just gonna tell you all, kind of spill everything, piece by piece. I suffer from really, really bad anxiety, in public. Um, you know, just a lot of things that's happened in my life in the past before all this YouTube things and social media stuff has kind of really affected my mental, that I still have not healed from, still not have addressed, been trying to tuck it under the rug and just kind of move forward in life. Another thing, too, me and Desiree have not been on the best of terms, right? She's pregnant. We've been going through things behind closed doors, and that's a lot, too. But also, what's a lot for me as a man is feeling like nobody gives a fuck, right? And when I say nobody gives a fuck, to know that you have all the things people will want, all the things people desire, and that really means nothing when it all comes down to it. But I'm a very loving, I'm a giving person. I give my all. My family had a big part to do with this, on me wanting to kind of end it all, right? Because, and not every family member, I want to put it out there because I know you all gonna see this and y'all gonna be like, well, what the hell, like this and this and that. I'm human. I come from really nothing. I'm talking about food stamps, the same situation that you all probably go through. And I made it out. But with me making it out, I try my best to bring my family with me, bring individuals with me, help others, invest in others, show others there's another way. And at times it can really be exhausting. And it seems that everybody likes to take, but never really appreciate and the person who is giving it. And so from your closest people, I start to wonder, and I'm getting in my head like, damn, when I wasn't like doing YouTube, TikTok, and things wasn't going good, I couldn't even get a call. I couldn't even say, yo, what's going on? Let's kick it. But now that my life has changed, it's like, Jose, let's do this, coming up with ideas, all this other stuff. And just truth be told, I never gave a damn about all this extra stuff. I never did. I just care about my family, and my family's broken. And I feel like God was using me as a vessel at times to bring my family together, but I'm constantly trying to bring my family because that's a missing piece in my core that I feel like I never had. And I just couldn't take it no more from my relationship with Desiree. I'm not saying it's the worst. It's not. That girl is strong. She put up with things that she does not have to put up with me. And I'm a work in process. My traumas, I reflect my traumas on her that may not be the best way. And she has to deal with them. And in the process, it's hurting her. And so I just felt alone, like the world was against me. When I say the world, I'm not speaking of you guys. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the comments, like just different things that I see that subconsciously I say, oh, I'm not gonna let that bother me. But it's really bothering me, and I just want family. I want everybody to be united. And I feel like I was kind of to a point starting to force that, and people still, excuse my language, not giving a fuck. Um, and so I'm smiling, and at one point, at not one point in time, I could be 100% transparent. Maybe one or two, three people, but checked and said, "Are you okay?" Meanwhile, guys, I'm going crazy at nighttime. I'm in the bathroom staring at myself. I'm crying. And then when the camera comes on, I'm smiling and this and this and that. Hey, y'all, what's up? How you doing? And deep down inside, I'm just this hurt little boy that want to be loved. And the closest thing to love that I have, and some of you all might say, oh, that's all you need, is my kids and Desiree. But if I'm hurting Desiree, now that situation starts to change. And it's with my other daughter Zoe. I don't get to see my daughter Zoe like that. And it's so much stuff, and I'm telling you all briefly because my mind, as I'm speaking, is going 1,000 miles per hour. Like, and there's probably some things that I'm not gonna mention that I'm like, damn, I should have said that. But I'm really deep down, guys, just trying to do the best I can, and it's a lot of pressure. And I don't know if I put the pressure on myself. It's just I got to a point where all of this was happening at once, from family to Desiree to my daughter Zoe's situation, and I just couldn't take it. I just couldn't take it no more. And just to kind of touch base on this situation a little bit deeper, before I made that disturbing post, I called a couple people because me and Desiree just got into like a little altercation. Just was kind of not nothing crazy. And she was like, "You just keep laughing in my face like you don't give a fuck." Right? And the whole time when I'm laughing in her face, I'm really thinking in my head, like, what is wrong with you? Like, what is going on? And my mind is just going everywhere. I'm like, so I leave and try to go get my thoughts together. But as soon as I got in the car, I break down. I'm like, I can't take this no more. I start hyperventilating. Um, like, oh, you ain't shit, Isaiah. You will fuck up. Everything you touch is you ruin it. And deep down inside, saying don't nobody really give a fuck. And so I make make two phone calls. Yo, just give me a call, please. I need you. Right? Yo, just give me a call. No response. Not saying it was intentional or anything like that, but I just really needed those two people to pick up. And then that's when y'all seen the disturbing post where it was like, damn, what the fuck? And it was just so crazy to me, but still a positive thing where, of course, people don't understand what you're going through. They don't know what you're going through. I didn't make that post for attention. As I sit back, I regret making that post because that was an irrational thought. And really, what I was really doing, if I sit back and think about it with a clear mind, I was just crying out for help. Wanting somebody to say, bro, it's going to be okay. And wanting an answer for these feelings that I've been feeling. I don't talk to a therapist. I don't talk to really anybody about my feelings. And my thoughts on talking to somebody about my feelings to a stranger, I just feel like I will be judged, or how can you relate? It's just a whole bunch of things. So I'm sure that's not the right way to think about it, and I ask God to kind of open me up on that. But I made the post, and I started to receive a whole bunch of calls and calls and calls and calls and calls and calls and calls. And I was like, fuck, what did I just do? But I'm leaving. I'm going like 140 on the highway. Just truthfully being honest, hopefully I crash this shit. Like, hopefully I just don't stop quick enough. I was thinking of the worst and was okay with it at the time. And getting calls after calls after calls after calls, and then at that point, I just turned my phone off. And so I go to a place, and this is kind of like the disturbing part for me that kind of gets me in my emotions, because it's like, damn, I got kids. I just never thought, y'all, that I would get to a point where I couldn't do this shit no more, right? So I'm in the car, I'm speeding fast, and I just stop, right? It's somebody, I don't know what made me do it, but somebody sent me a song and was like, yo, I don't know what you're going through, but just listen to this, right? And it was like this Marvin Sapp song. I don't know why I clicked it. Didn't mean to click it, because all the notifications is going crazy, and it just started playing. And the shit that was going through my head, it was like, God tell me, bro, don't do it. Don't do it. You about to have your breakthrough. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And so uh I continue to try to like ignore it, right? So I go to where I'm going, and I grabbed the gun, right? And at this point, like my emotions is everywhere. I grabbed the gun and I'm like, man, fuck it. So I cock it back. And I'm not gonna tell y'all where I put it at because I don't really want to, you know, go too deep. And as is where it's at, right? I one second. And as is where it's at, the first one like was like the shit wasn't like it wasn't pulling. Like I don't know if it was jammed or whatever. If I'm like crying, and I don't know what it was at that moment, but God told me put it down, put it down. Like it was so strong in my head, y'all. It was so strong. It was like put this shit down. Don't do it. Don't do it. It wasn't no messages, wasn't nothing. And so I put it down. I'm at my lowest point. I'm crying. I'm screaming. And just asking God, like, I need you. At this present moment, I need you. And it's crazy how you can have everything you want, clothes, cars, all that shit. I didn't give a fuck. Just keeping it real. Um, and so I start to kind of calm down a little bit, right? I calm down a little bit and I look and see like all these different blog sites posted it. Being honest with you guys, um, and it could be the wrong way of thinking. When I made the post, it wasn't for that shit to go everywhere. It was more so just to let my supporters that follow my family like I'm going through it, I'm not okay, and that's it, right? And so I started getting thousands of messages, and at this time, I calmed down a little bit, and I'm like, let me just open the messages. And the amount of messages I got from y'all, bro, I don't think y'all understand, bro, that the amount of messages that I got from people that I didn't even know. If y'all think I was not reading that shit, I was reading that shit, bro. Like, I was reading that shit, and that's what kept me here. God allowed me to sit still for a second and read through a lot of messages, voice memos, everything. And it was one message I clicked. It just broke me down. It was like nobody's checking on you. Everything that this person had sent me, it was more so, damn, that's how I'm feeling. And to know that I'm not the only one going through this shit, bro, it really kind of made me feel a little bit better, you know, because I'm closed off. I'm an introvert, and I like to play with people and go out and stuff. But at the same time, I like to go in my corner because I don't fuck with people. And so I started reading and all these people that didn't know and not knowing that it came from these blog sites. However you seen it, it was meant for you to see it because the message came through to me. And I just want to thank y'all, man, for the bottom of my heart, bro. I just want to thank y'all for those of y'all who think like I'm joking and goddamn, you know, skits and shit like that. That's hey, that's between you and your feelings. But I would never play on a manner like that ever in my life. I would never play on no manner. I just want to play like that, and I kind of regret doing it. But I feel like God did what He was supposed to do, and prayers do work. A couple people I just want to thank personally, bro. I want to thank Lee. I want to thank my brother Justin. I want to thank Queen Naja. I want to thank Pretty V. I want to thank it's Tierra Whack. It was so many people. I want to thank, you know, Desiree. I want to thank my brothers. I just want to thank every single person, y'all. Uh, I want to thank Dr. Q. I want to thank um, Dante, Nasha. It was so much. And mom, I'm gonna just keep it real. I just want to say sorry. I really want to say sorry to my mom because I know she can't take that. You know what I'm saying? I know Desiree can't take that. I want to say thank you to my sisters. I want to say thank you to y'all because during that time, I felt loved, right? I get love from my family, Desiree, and stuff like that, but I really felt like somebody understood me. And it really helped. It really helped. I sent my brothers a message like, I just want to let y'all know I love y'all. Um, I just can't do this no more. Just take care of my kids. I was just at my lowest point, man, and I have a strong relationship, a strong faith in God. And sometimes the devil will try to use what you're doing for good and turn it into negative and allow you to look at every aspect in your life that's going positive and turn it and find some negative in it. So I'm here to tell y'all today, as a person that's going through what individuals may be going through, um, man, you loved. Like, this shit, none of this shit matter. None of this shit matter. I'm human just like y'all. Um, we all have feelings. And I'm speaking to myself right now because I just need to hear it constantly. I appreciate every single one of y'all. I love my family. I love every single one of y'all. And I feel like throughout this whole process, God is giving me my purpose. God is giving me my purpose, and it's gonna be okay. At the end of the day, it's gonna be okay. I just want to let you know, Desiree, that um, we gonna get through it. We not going through the worst hardship. I don't want y'all to start kind of fabricating scenarios. We just going through relationship stuff. And at this point for the channel and for these platforms and stuff like that, I'm being me. Whatever I'm feeling, however y'all take it, I'm being me. And I just want to let y'all know I thank y'all so much. Um, I'm I'm all cried out. I surrender to God. Because a lot of times I'm gonna tell y'all, I be trying to fight I be trying to fight him. You get what I'm saying? Like, God, I want this. Let's do this and this and that. And I'm constantly fighting him. And at this point, y'all, I'm just keeping it real. I surrendered. I'm not here to fight no more. I'm not here to. I give my life to God. I give my life to God, man. Because He the reason I'm still here today. And I give my life to God. Nobody can do it but Him. I give all my issues, my problems to Him. Um, to Zoe's mom, I just want to thank you for checking up on me. Shit may not be the best. Shit may not be the way I want it to be. But it's way better than it, used to be. And I just know God is doing some things with me. And I'm here for y'all as well, to kind of speak for you all, people that may not have a platform. And I just thank God I'm still here, y'all. Uh, all I ask is that y'all keep me in y'all prayer, keep my family in your prayers. Um, I made it back home last night, and instead of kind of getting in a slump and getting in my thoughts, I'm moving around. Went to go, kind of shoot basketball before I came home, and I'm not gonna say I'm good, but God got me, and so hopefully that kind of, you know, gave you a little insight on what was going on. I appreciate y'all, I love y'all, and just all I can say is just, man, just stay here for the journey, cause it's not easy. I got a beautiful princess on the way. It's not easy, and with y'all support, with y'all help, we're gonna get through this. So, thank y'all for tuning in. And I'm somebody. Y'all are somebody. We all are somebody, but we all also have our breaking point. So, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all on the next video.